What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video specifically, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as the S&P 500. We're also going to be looking at pretty much whether or not XRP has bottomed out in today's episode. The past couple of videos, we've been talking about the massive correction we've seen within XRP after the SEC has released its information, and then Coinbase suspending trading. That's what was said. I had made a typo in yesterday's video in regards to what I said in the intro, so I'm just correcting myself now. Suspending XRP trading for right now. You can still have the cryptocurrency. It is not currently delisted as of right now on Coinbase. But we are going to be going into, specifics talking about this. We discussed yesterday whether or not XRP Ripple was doomed. But in today's video, I think maybe that might be over. We might actually start to see XRP get some new light, and we may actually start to head up higher. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoV Official. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. All right, guys, so before we jump into the technical analysis, I have two announcements I need to make and I need to explain to you guys. So first, I would like you guys to take your attention to this scam post. This is extremely important if you are, a constant watcher on the channel. Hopefully some of you guys saw this yesterday, but I put out two tweets just to remind everyone. But basically, this is not me. There's some people out there that have nothing better to do than to impersonate me, try to pretend that they are me, and try to scam you guys. And you have to be, aware of this. Obviously, if anything sounds too good to be true or just seems a little off, definitely make sure to report it on the channel. It's fine. I will be fine. But if you see these, especially in the comments, it's definitely not me. I would never post a phone number in the comments. I would never give it out. And also, I don't have a space in between my logo, or in between my name. Also, this is, you can see, kind of iffy. They stole the logo off of my page. So that's interesting as well. And I never talk about no crypto expert analyst, Mr. Gilbert. Don't know what it is. Ignore it, report it. I was trying to deleting all of them. I deleted the person, whoever was impersonating me. I hid them from the channel and blocked them. So hopefully that puts a stop to it. But there are definitely some that are older that are still floating around on the channel, so definitely make sure to delete that. But I appreciate all you guys for reaching out and tagging me in phishing scams like this. Make sure to report it. It's crazy. It's really crazy the time we're in now where I have to look out for this in the comments. But otherwise, moving into the rest of the announcements, we do have, I believe, less than a day left right now. I don't know, 42 hours. Less than 2 days left for the $200 giveaway, so definitely make sure you enter it. I did link it in the description down below. You got to be in it to win it. $200 free giveaway to you guys. As you guys know, we broke 20,000 subscribers, so this is my way of giving back to the community, giving back to you guys, showing my support. So definitely make sure to check that out, linked in the description. Now, finally, to jump into the technical analysis, you can see to start, top 10 cryptocurrencies appear to be fairly okay. Really, what I want to talk about, as you can see right now, is XRP is up 8%, and that's really what my focus is in today's episode, really focusing on whether or not XRP has hit its bottom, and are we going to start to kind of move higher. Now, obviously, it's going to be slightly harder. Actually, no, it's really not that bad on the XRP to Tether movements right here. We do have supports. We do have some lower level supports that really I didn't think we would be hitting in a long time, but we managed to break down to there, so it's incredible. But there are some supports, key ones on the coin, that are acting as a somewhat of a channel, and I'll show you guys this in more in depth on the XRP chart on TradingView. But you can see clearly what it is on Bityard. You can see clearly on Bityard there is a channel that has formed, where we do have a bottom support at 17 cents. We have our all-time lows closer to 90 cents, or sorry, what is this? 0.1? Yeah, 10 cents. My apologies, not 90 cents. Point one, we have the 17-cent support and the 22-cent resistance. You can see this made a big channel for quite some time. The interesting thing now is we've actually managed to come back down, retest this bottom, and we're starting to, correct higher. The interesting thing is we're acting very, very, very negatively against the 5-day moving average. It's literally been pushing the coin lower and lower and lower. It's hard to say how much lower the coin is going to go to, but if this support holds and we actually manage to break through the 5-day moving average, I can really see the market coming back. I think it was people buy the rumor, they sell the news is out, people sold, and now it's time we start to see some consolidation. I don't think the coin is, done and completely gone and we're never going to see trades within XRP, because as you guys know, there's a huge community of traders in XRP that are here. The coin still is trading at the number 4 in all the cryptocurrencies in the space. Number 4 is still quite a lot of volume and quite a lot in market cap. So you can't undervalue the coin just because it had, this ripple effect and this correction to the downside. So I really am spending quite a bit of time focusing on this, noticing when the right time is to be buying back in to potentially swing this to the upside, buy in long, and then, capitalize off the run to the upside. It's up 21%. It's showing on, Bityard's chart for the day. So this is incredible too. So we have to consider opportunities to be buying in at the low when it bottoms out, because there's a good chance it's going to swing back up to the upside, and all these people like you and I are going to be waiting to buy in at the bottom, and that should ultimately spike the coin back to the upside. So I linked Bityard in the description down below if you guys wanted to check that out. Obviously, when the moment arrives that I am able to leverage trade this and I can get a prime opportunity to be buying in at the bottom, I'll obviously be doing so with, a smaller leverage this time, maybe closer to 10 or, maybe 8 times with a small trade, just so I don't make a bad play and lose my money. Obviously creating some sort of stop loss to cover my ass in case I lose out, but obviously it is priming itself for what could be a big run fairly soon. Same thing goes with here. Gives you a little bit better of an opportunity to look at this. Mainly this is what I'm referring to. So I just want to scroll back in time where you can see we can go all the way back to 2019. We can go further if the market wants to load, but it's really not that important because you can see what I'm referring to. So there's a massive downtrend. I mean, it would be nice. I'm going to just give this a quick refresh. Hopefully we don't lose anything, because it is fairly important that you guys do check this out. Okay, great. Now it loaded in. Much better. You can see what it is that I'm referring to. Surprised again, it's not loading in that much longer, but whatever. You can see the bottom support is held at 18 cents, maybe 17 or 18 cents. We had this resistance, we've had this sideways trending, and it's literally been trading inside of here, just using this bottom support for a very long time. Honestly, years. It was like 3 years that was using this as a support. Finally, it managed to break bullish. The incredible thing that we really have to not overlook is the fact that after this massive correction to the downside, this massive crash, we are still using these key supports. The price has yet to actually close below the 18-cent support barrier. And honestly, the lowest the coin has ever gone is 10 cents. So, I mean, in between 18 and 10 cents could be rock bottom, especially after a massive dive in price this quickly. It honestly shows that this could be a key support area for a reversal price to happen. You can already see the uncertainty in the market that the bulls do not want the coin to be down much lower than there. And that's a fair chance that after this news decides to settle down, there's a good chance we will anticipate what could be a reversal of the sort back up to its moving average. It's very easy and it's very common for this coin to do so. You can see with its trending, it always comes back down to its moving average on the daily. No matter how we trade or where we trade to, we always retest that moving average. So granted, even though we had this massive bearish cross on the MACD, we have to take into consideration the fact that we are still very undervalued on the MACD, on the moving average. We are still very undervalued on the MACD. We are still oversold on the relative strength indicators, and we are very low on, for the price. So there's a good chance with these key signals and indicators, there's a very big chance we could miss out if we're not close and paying careful attention. The swing back to this moving average. That's really what our main focus is on. There's a very high chance we could use this bottom support and swing back up to retest closer to 40 cents. I think we became really undervalued really quickly, and I think that there's a very high chance we could swing right back up. Granted, you have to consider, this is only a problem for XRP in the United States. It's not worldwide, and as you guys know, there are a lot of other places that use cryptocurrencies. China, India, all over Venezuela, all these places use XRP and cryptocurrency for trading. So yes, obviously the United States does make it have a big a big impact and a big hit, but it's not going to tank the coin, especially because there's such a bigger, opportunity out there for people. Russia, all these different places use cryptocurrency. They use XRP. So by noticing and acknowledging that there might just be a small setback because of the United States wanting to tax the crap out of all cryptocurrency and small businesses, which is lovely because now there's news that small businesses are going to be taxed at an even higher tax bracket or something in the near future in 2021, which is great. Basically, let's just close down all businesses, and then the small businesses that survived this crazy pandemic, we're just going to tax them even more and take all their money away. Absolutely nuts. Is the same thing with the markets that are happening right now. So I do believe that because of this whole crazy United States trouble that we're having right now, after that settles down, the coin's going to gradually move back to 40 cents. So we really have to spend quite a bit of time acknowledging that, especially if we see Bitcoin and these other cryptocurrencies pop off. Same thing is going to happen with XRP. So moving now into the other cryptocurrencies, you can see Ethereum. It's okay. It's really hard to actually plan out exactly how this coin wants to trade. It's honestly very difficult. I mean, I could do something like this. We could do something like this. It's hard to map out. I'd probably move it somewhere down here. We could even move it like that. It's definitely a tough one. But I see something along these lines. Obviously, there's definitely some sort of pattern here that I'm not noticing. There is a bottom support here. Maybe this is something like that. I don't know exactly. But there is a good chance that the coin is going to continue to head up because it is in some sort of, ascending fractal forming. But for the most part, it does look like we're hitting the top. In most of these cryptocurrencies, it looks like we're hitting the top. But take into consideration that these coins really have seen massive explosions in price. But I do think that this second wave of bull market is going to be a lot different than the last time we had an all-time high. I think it's going to be much calmer. I think we're going to storm into there and stay at those prices. I mean, this has been a very long time since we've stayed above $20,000. Last time we hit it and we fell immediately. Haven't seen it in over 3 years, and now we've actually managed to break above 20,000 and stay above 20,000 for a very long time. So I think with the slow consolidation, we might see a small pullback within Bitcoin, but I think it's just going to tank us higher or bring us higher and higher up. Now, a lot of people were asking me, well, how much higher are you going to go? What do the charts show? That's the tough part. We haven't seen prices up this level ever before. Last time we hit 20,000 was right here back in 2017. So we're much higher now, and these prices do not show any key factors or indicators of how much higher we can go. They do show that we're breaking out. It shows that we're going to head up higher, and I do believe we're going to continue to do so. But it's all new. It's all uncharted. So really have to spend quite a bit of time analyzing this. The one thing we can use is this does show as a support now. We broke through the resistance, and it's now going to act as a support. So we could start to stumble along this as we head up higher, creating new resistances for Bitcoin. Otherwise, Litecoin looks okay. The S&P 500 seeing a little bit of uncertainty right now. But honestly, the market is definitely hit or miss. But I do believe that XRP is going to head up higher. Otherwise, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.